In this video I will show you how you can farm Void Fragment in Sailor Peace on Roblox. Subscribe, hype, like if you want more Roblox guides and giveaways. Watch until the end to properly understand this guide. If you are already pushing into the late game of Sailor Peace, then you probably noticed the grind getting much heavier. And I'll tell you exactly why, because after the March 2026 update, one item became extremely important for progression, and that item is the Void Fragment. This epic rarity material is one of the biggest bottlenecks for players who want to unlock the Gojo fighting style or reach their second ascension. So knowing where to farm it will save you a lot of time. Unlike many crafting materials, you cannot find Void Fragments inside random chests, and you cannot buy them from NPC merchants. The only way to obtain them is by defeating a specific boss in the game. To farm this item you need to travel to Shibuya Station Island and fight the Gojo boss. This is currently the only source of Void Fragments, so most players gather in this area to farm the boss repeatedly. The Gojo boss spawns automatically, and you do not need to summon him manually. His respawn timer is exactly 7 minutes and 30 seconds, which means every 7.5 minutes the boss appears again on the island. Each time the boss is defeated you have about a 20% chance to receive a Void Fragment as a drop. However, there is one very important rule that many players overlook. You cannot simply hit the boss once and walk away from the fight. In order to qualify for the drop chance you must deal at least 10% of the boss's total health as damage. Subscribe if I should record more guides. In crowded servers, high-level players can defeat the boss very quickly, sometimes in only a few seconds. So make sure you are actively attacking and check the damage progress bar below the boss's health to confirm you reached the 10% threshold. If you do not reach that amount of damage you will receive no loot at all. Farming just one Void Fragment is not enough if you want to complete your endgame progression. Based on the current update you will need a total of 11 Void Fragments. 6 of them are required to unlock the Gojo fighting style. To obtain this style you must talk to the Gojo trainer NPC and bring 6 Void Fragments along with 3 limitless rings which also drop from the Gojo boss, 1 infinity core, a large amount of money and gems, and you must complete the specific Gojo questline tied to the trainer. The remaining 5 Void Fragments are used for the second Ascension system. Ascension allows your character to break normal stat limits and become stronger overall. To trigger the second Ascension you must sacrifice 5 Void Fragments as part of the required materials for the ritual. Because of this you should plan ahead and keep farming until you collect all 11 fragments. While you are waiting for the Gojo boss to respawn on Shibuya Station Island, you can also farm other bosses in the same area because they drop useful items as well. The Sukuna boss can drop the Cursed Finger with about a 20% chance. The strongest in history boss can drop the Awakened Curse Finger with a drop chance between 15 and 25%. The Shadow boss can drop a Void Seed with a drop rate between 4.5 and 15%. There is also a very rare drop called the Secret Chest which can appear from any boss in the game, but its chance is extremely low at around 0.02%.